Hey everyone, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, and this is Stellaris. We are of course playing as the Penuri Collective down here. We are bordered by the Hafka Mercantile Guilds, United Macro Union, the Regime of Yam, the Ozcock Citizen Alliance, and some of the Tebran Trading Coalition. Over here we're bordered with the United Macro Union again. There's some Dorblon Enterprises remnants hiding out. And of course, the Frubalov Progenitors, one of the fallen empires. Got a little outpost up here, and we've also got, excuse me, the L cluster belongs to us. We've got pretty much galactic reach. There is a slight issue in this particular galaxy, however. Two issues actually. You can see here, the green is the Federation, which is all but free of the non-Fallen Empire races, and the Husko Horde. Just last episode, the Husko Horde awoke from the Husko Braves and are currently rampaging around this area of the galaxy. They recently, at the end of the last episode, took this gateway system, so I feel like we can expect to see them branch out even further. Now, our only areas which are at risk due to gateway sort of stuff is anything out of Shurton Station, which will put up a decent enough fight on its own, but we've got stations bracketing that, and I would actually like to see this stuff just get wiped out on its own. Where else do we have a gateway? Excuse me. We have a gateway in Alderaan, but that is seriously one of the strongest citadels that I have ever built in this game, and there's a fleet. There isn't a fleet there, but, you know, whatever. They would be fine. What we should do, however, is move these guys back to Penuri, just to get them out of the way. There is a gateway in our outpost up here at Unif, but we have a fleet there, and we are also, well, building a fairly substantial man, what would you even call this? It's a starbase. Come on, subby. Words. And then the upgrade, and then we'll be building its defenses and all that sort of deal. Good times. And of course, the L gate also has a gateway. So, you know, it's well defended. Everything is well defended. Our fleets have now reinforced to 230, so you can see here 145k, 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 160k, 145, 145. What is the big difference here? 1, 15, 15, 12, 10. 1, 15, 15, 12, 10. He's a level 5 leader. He's level 2. Might just be his traits. Anyway, let's get into it. One thing I did want to actually check on, though. Right, we still have almost 700 years, 650 years before the end of the game. Oh, that was quick. In spite of his vaunted military genius, Ziva Kapaniko, the great Khan of the Husko Horde, has met with defeat in the Cetrinius system. Here. When the armada he was commanding was lost in battle against forces belonging to the Jazgavar's trading consortium, the Great Khan and his closest officers fled into hyperspace in a small shuttlecraft. Even now, Ziba Kabanaka is busy assembling a new armada to resume his conquests, but this victory has brought some much-needed respite to those who oppose the relentless advance of the Husko Horde. Yeah, so he will be back here. He will be, like,
construction complete.
In time.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
We still... yeah, that's fine. In time, he will have a new fleet. That's fine. He can continue to do that. He still has his own fleets, but it does look like they got a little whipped. So now these guys can push back if necessary.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Hopefully, these guys get, like... ooh, that's going to be a pretty close fight, I think. Now, hang on a moment. Spreading our faith to a new world generally means that our colonizing is underway. That's all fine. Right, blockers. That's all good. This is still going. Oh, the ring worlds. Right, I colonized the ring worlds. So we were repairing the ring worlds and colonizing them, just honestly because we can, and our empire sprawl lets us. It's no big deal.
System survey complete.
Yeah, I really do hope that they take this out.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
That's fine. Got tons of reserves, so they should, but it's a very close fight because these are much better troops than the assault armies. But there's much less of them too. That matters. And these guys also have a general. Yeah, I have to say it's not looking good for the brood nest here. Oh, now they're bombing it as well. Occasionally they bomb it. They're bugging out a little bit. Yep, looks like the Husko Braves have won this particular fight.
Complete. System survey complete.
There we go. That's good. It means that the regime of Yim won't be coming back here for a while. Which is 100% fine by me.
Construction complete.
It does mean that the Huskos should be causing a bit of trouble for the Jazgavaz Trading Consortium, which is good for me because they kind of... I honestly think they're the bigger threat at the moment than anybody else. We can kind of verify that a bit. Yeah, after the Fallen Empires, they are the next biggest. And the Macro Union somehow.
System survey complete.
Just get all the way back down here. Thank you. What are you all doing? You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine, I guess. You're fine. You're fine as well. Alright, cool. Everybody is doing something, or otherwise in a position where I want them to be. We're definitely keeping Grand Fleet up. This war is continuing slowly, very slowly. I kind of wonder what's going to happen when the Federation wins it, because they do occupy a lot of space over here, and it's a strange war. It's a is it a religious war? It's a war of ideology, which is always an interesting thing. Just out of interest, though, why can I claim, humiliate?
Construction complete.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Diplomatically subjugate. Or we could get actual claims. No, I'm not trying to do that. Get out of there. I don't think I can diplomatically subjugate them. Or attempt to, anyway. Ah, wonderful. So that's this one here. It is nicely settled, so we're going to say spawning pools and clone vats, of course. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. 3 of them. Probably 2 of them, and then 1 of them. Sure. Features, clear them all. Tree of Life sapling is installed. Is that automatic now? There was an update recently, so maybe that's an automatic thing. Counts as frontier, that's absolutely fine. Can we get them anything else that might be useful to them? Probably not. Oh, I guess a planetary shield generator. And some kind of defensive thingy. Spawn defense armies. As do they decrease deviancy and increases naval capacity, 2 and 2. Deviancy and spawn those. Yeah, stronghold's fine. Take it away, lads. This is Great Khan Ziba Kamanaka of Vasco Horde. My defeat at the hands of Jazgavaz Trading Consortium was a minor setback, nothing more. For Jazgavaz Veritas Illustratum are brave warriors and worthy opponents, but they too will fall before us. The tide of history is sweeping across the galaxy and nothing can stop it. My new armada has been assembled, swear field to me now while you still have time. Right, so he's respawned. You can see there the fleet chosen of the Great Khan, 30k. And so he's going to blow out again. And he will keep doing that until he's pushed back and held. Oh, look at this. One of their fleets is coming through. Not for us to worry about too much. But maybe these guys it's a little bit to worry about. In fact, it's a lot to worry about for these guys.
Granted us new wisdom.
Unless they go this way. If they go this way, they're absolutely fucked. And they're not. They're going towards the regime of Yim. Well, I'm sorry that you got kicked out of your ancestral homelands. Pretty sure we call that a genocide. Why are you idle? Okay, you should be building mining stations there.
System survey complete.
We could make this here Unith a sector by itself. I don't particularly feel like that's necessary. We do have enough starbase capacity that we could put down like big starbases, one at Mahil, one at Kadraka, and one at, say, Jana. Oh, that would lock off all of this as well. Oh, there's a Gaia world there. Oh, it wouldn't be very defensible. That's the only thing. I would probably change Unif into a... No, we wouldn't change it into a shipyard. Unif has to stay as a military outpost because of the gateway. Because anything can come through that gateway. Yeah, these guys will be a while here because of this. Oh no, I thought that was a planet, but it's just a research station. Oh well, they're taking that down. They have no planets in here. This will be a fairly easy sweep for this one small fleet. The Mecha Dank Husk Squadron, as it were.
Construction complete.
What happened here? You lost the gateway? Why? How? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good thing that you lost it, but it's a bit weird. Okay, we're really getting some of these, excuse me, some of this influence coming in, so we're going to start making a few small
survey complete.
Claims on some Federation space. Mainly the stuff that is totally actually within our borders and doesn't really have a, oh, excuse me, a chance of, we already have a claim on that one, so let's get one there, and there, and there. It'll cost us 225 influence. Hebron traders have a stronger claim on it, that is fine. I don't want any of these. And I don't think they have anything else that I want. Yeah, they really don't. It's like that, that's it. Make those claims, thank you very much. Now, we don't have much influence, but let's see, can we... So that's going to be 60, that's going to be 60. That one's also going to be... That one's going to be 40, okay. So we're looking at about 160 all up. Those ones are too expensive for me right now. We'll have to take out the Labs first. Okay, keep it running. Oh, and we also want... Who owns this? Oh, that is Hafcom Mercantile Guilds. My bad, boys. I need to make another claim on something. This one. Thank you. Now, obviously, we don't declare on the Hafcoms just now, because if we declared war on them, literally all of them would pour in. You know,
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
that's not what we want. Get your claims in order, then declare the war. Easy.
Construction complete.
It looks like they're taking out those mining drones as well. Okay, this guy's finished his job here. I'm gonna send him... Oh, we should probably colonize this. This is nice. Nice land. Yeah. But I will actually send him up here. It's faster for him to go through the L gate than it is to... Actually, if it's faster for him to go through the L gate, I will put him at Eye of Hawking. And he can colonize that when we get around to it. But right now we're trying to make a few claims. Is there something pending in the Galactic Senate? Minor research sanctions. Oppose. Oh yeah, you can see the regime of Yim is trying to retake some land. I don't know quite how they got back to here, but that is not going to last. Not with the new Khan's force, wherever it's fucked off to. Whatever it's doing. Yeah, it is an interesting mechanic how you get sort of like waves, I guess you'd call them, coming out at you. Oh, that does actually remind me of one thing that I wanted to check. Is it in here? Yeah, the enigmatic decoder and enigmatic encoder. So let's see, currently afterburn is sublight speed and evasion. I feel like that's fine. Let's have a look at our Hessendrock destroyer. It has regenerative hull tissue. Evasion 47%. What if we put this in instead? 57%. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll save that actually. Yep, thank you. What else do we have? I don't think we use the Baton destroyers. No, those were anti-nanobot ships. We can actually scrap that design entirely. For cruisers, we don't want the Kermel class cruiser around anymore. That was anti-nanobot. But instead of regenerative hull tissue, 19.2% evasion. 20, yeah, that's not really great. What about the enigmatic? Yeah, give them a little bit more tracking and chance to hit. Because the errant class is the line. Well, actually... Yeah, pump it up to 27, that's fine. Yes. Then the Polnar are the... What do you call it? Artillery ones, so we'll give them tracking and chance to hit. For battleships, we can get rid of the Kutma, that was it. Yes, that one can go. Now these lads, do they all just have regenerative hull tissue? These guys have auxiliary fire control. That can definitely get replaced with the enigmatic decoder. So that was the Gilmalban. the Perceptive, which are our better artillery units. Then we have Termaf, who are still artillery, so let's replace them with enigmatic decoders. And then the Centaur is our line vessel. It has 11.6 evasion. Yeah, 15.6 seems worth it. Decent increase. For our Titans, we can get rid of the Epheron class. That was anti-nanobot. Okay, yep, so we can replace the fire controls with enigmatic decoders, and an enigmatic encoder on that brings us to 9.7. That's pretty decent. Let's see, shield capacitors for mid-gap. What was mid-gap? Mid-gap was light, medium, mix. Lintel was large. Yep. Ethel's hangars. And Cuggles were missiles. I feel like we're not going to advance any of those because that could be really annoying to try and deal with. So that should be fine. Now, of course, everybody needs an upgrade. Most of them should be based at or near star bases. We will check to make sure that nobody's moving stupidly in a second. Okay, so they're staying still, they're staying still, they're staying still. They need to move back to there, that is okay. These guys need to move back to here, that's also fine. And these guys need to do a similar thing. Okay, we'll just keep an eye on them. I don't think the Braves are going to cause us too much issues at this point in time. Or the Horde, you know. They stop being Braves. There's the remains of an interstellar assembly in Sabathan. Right here, so if we occupied that, we could rebuild it instead of making our own one. Doesn't matter. We made our own one. It's fine.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, so I don't think it's actually increased our power. The whole process of upgrading these dudes, but it's made us better. And it's a pretty quick upgrade as well. When they actually get to the station and, you know, start upgrading. Because it's literally just the auxiliary slots.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom. Our ships have been improved.
Okay, so Galafor's ships can come back up here to Terminal Egress. I'm not sure if that was their actual home base, but let's set it as that. Haven't been using home bases properly in a while, excuse me.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
It did a lot of damage to the Vestigious forces, actually. Intriguing.
Construction complete.
Very good. Build research station.
Our ships have been improved.
Olamax Armada is done, so they get to move back to Yalbarasta. And how's his next one's going? Almost there.
Our ships have been improved.
They move back to here. Easy. Now, if I were to attack these fools, I would want a force ready to hit. Yeah, just sort of gradually come through. Doesn't need to hit it very hard. The main thing we need to do is hold the borders when we declare war. And honestly, that's a pretty easy thing for us to do now. We are really specced into holding our borders.
Construction complete.
Cool. I'm going to have him come down here to Rizor, but he's not going to build a thing yet. Not going to build a station, because I actually want to make these claims first. Now, is that all I want off them? If we could make claims on these ones as well, that would be nice.
System survey complete.
Because that would get them the hell out of my land. I think we might do that. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. Okay, I think we're almost ready to claim the Dorbalon lands. Let's let it tick one more time. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, 160. Very nice. Make those claims. Cool. So now the remaining claims that we want to make are over here. We need to find an actual Makaru place that I can click on. Thank you. So it's going to be those two. It's 75 and 75, so that's 150. Doable. Regime of Yim lands. Yep, good. And then 75, 50. Geez, okay. $75 and 75. So that's 275. Okay, well, we'll just let it continue, I guess. See here, the Stakashi Vestige has actually moved a couple of fleets out, which means that it's very difficult for the Khan to actually get into the remnants of a regime of Yim here. Oh, here's the Khan's forces. And there's the Khan himself. Yeah, see, they are still trying to bombard this place and all that sort of deal, but, you know. Eventually, I think that the Stakashi Vestige can lose to these guys because
The spirits have granted
excuse
new
me,
wisdom.
they will just keep throwing fleets at them.
System survey complete.
And it just depends how quickly the Vestige recovers, which it shouldn't recover very quickly because it's a fallen empire. And the whole thing with those is you can grind them down. It's just that if they decide to come at you at once in like a retaliatory action, you're fucked. That's it. Okay, we've discovered what appears to be the remains of a massive particle accelerator on Finderbairn's outpost. It was found in a still radioactive region, so that particle accelerator is down here in Unif. It was found in a still radioactive region covered in massive bomb craters, suggesting the accelerator was considered a strategic target of great importance during the planet's nuclear war. We have recovered several research logs written by the scientist in charge of the accelerator. Although the technology of her civilization was fairly primitive, some of the theoretical research and formulas described in the logs are advanced even by our standards. Our physicists are poring over the data now. So we get an ancient particle accelerator on Finderbairn's outpost, which gives us extra physics research from jobs and 2 brain drone jobs. And I think we find that because we were clearing... Oh no, we haven't even started clearing the land, that just happened. Yeah, you can see there, Dust Desert, Bubbling Swamp, Ancient Particle Accelerator, Tree of Life Sapling. Normal things. Normal things. Nothing weird going on here. Yeah, look at that. They have actually pushed back a fair amount here. What the hell is our guy doing? Just surveying everything. What did I say? 150 for these. And then these guys, it was
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
275? Yeah, because it was 75, 150, 225, 275.
System survey complete.
Cool.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
And we already claimed those free, and we claimed this lot down here. We claimed that one there. Very good. And we'll have, I think Ahab can take on, that station, should be able to. And then when he comes back here, he can take on that station. I don't think he can take core, so we'll be moving our fleet off for a second to grab that. And while it's over there, we might sweep it through here and grab all this. Once we take Shertan here, its own station should be enough protection from the gateway. Hopefully. And down here, I think I'll pull the L-Gate fleet down here to just rip through this stuff. Alternatively, we can take the fleet from Aphel, and that's actually what we'll do. We'll take the fleet from Aphel, Tyran's Armada, and push it up through here. That way it can actually guard the gateway while Olamak's Armada takes core and then comes back. That is the plan. Let's just make the claims on the Makaroo now. 1, 2. Good. What just expired? Fortress Proclamation. I'd like that to continue actually. So I think we are still building fortress stuff over here. Yeah. Yeah, we are. How's the war, lads? 68 to 60%. Interesting. And I don't feel like we need to go through the Oscox Citizen Alliance. Oh, you guys could use some more. You do have your Yamasa class ones, that's great. But you need more normal
System
platforms.
survey complete.
Good, keep it up. Good thing I checked. That's fine as it is. This one is also fine.
System
Yeah.
survey complete.
Learning campaign can come back. Thank you. Now, one question. Do any of these places have planets? No, none in there. None in there that are occupied anyway. And none in either of those two. Wonderful. Do I want anything out of here? I mean, Zephyr wouldn't be too bad, I guess. But we will eventually get up there. This is a consolidation war. Did I put a claim on this one? I feel like I did put a claim on that one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, good. $275 influence, and then we can punch on. Okay, the ring worlds have been fully completed, so or fully repaired. So let's put our boys on it. Get to work. Yep, they're still colonizing away. Right, we're holding these guys off because we want to save on the influence just now. Just so we can properly unify the realm. Once we get this, we'll only really need to have the station at Shertan. We can get rid of a whole bunch of these guys through here if we want to. We may not want to because they do make decent roadblocks. and roadblocks are usually pretty good. I think our fleet over here will be quite able to withstand its, any incoming onslaught, though I doubt they'll get much. Maybe the Makaru will fight up here, but, they're not worth anything to me. It is interesting to sort of see the push and pull that's happening.
System survey complete.
What are they actually doing? Oh, they're coming along that way. Okay. Does he have like a grand... Yeah, the Ancestral Glory class galleon.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Our science vessel there is 100% running into hostile forces soon. It's alright. Getting the surveys in is worthwhile.
System survey complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Cool and cool. So if the regime of Yim does, blast out, they must have a ton of influence sitting around. What are we arguing about now? Guardian Angels Act? Yeah, that shouldn't pass. None of this stuff should pass.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Okay, that's one of the ring worlds.
System survey
right,
complete.
yeah, so they've actually been completed. This one will be completed very shortly.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Oh, okay. What are we going to do with these? You can see here that the segments on the ring worlds are actually vastly different from segments in normal places. First of all, they all use resources. So this one uses living crystals, this one uses exotic gases, these two use volatile motes. The issue of that is we don't really have a lot of volatile motes hanging around. So we're mainly going to be taking the crystal ones, which is good because those ones are energy, and I don't like our energy being beneath 1000. And we could also do exotic gas ones for research, which wouldn't be a terrible thing, I guess. Anyway, 2 main hive segments. Actually, before we do that, always remember spawning pools, clone vats. Yeah, it does auto put down the tree of life sapling now. That's definitely a change. 1, 2, and then we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Then what else can we put down on them? We're already going to have a whole ton of research labs, so that's really fine. Energy grid, because it does have energy producing stuff, and I guess some more chemical moat stuff, or chemical plants, sorry. We will eventually get one of those, but we'll just wait for it to actually get to enough population. So that's habitable A. Habitable B. Well, obviously spawning pools and clone vats, of course. 2, 3 of them. Really shouldn't need that many, but we'll see. Housing drones and research segments. think that's pretty good, actually. A couple of chemical plants, that'll do. All good.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
So yeah, ring worlds are very powerful, like more powerful than your standard orbital habitat. Very good to have, actually. I just really wasn't going for a space, like, voidborn thing here. Almost got enough influence. And you know, as soon as we hit that influence cap, we are going to war, so let's move our fleets into position. Ahab's already in position down there. Yeah, just pull him straight down to try and take Kelsum first, because it's got the tougher, the tougher starbase. Does it have a shipyard? It does have a shipyard. I think they all have shipyards. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Should be right. Oh, and also once we take Core with this guy, we'll also take Kongath. But Core is more important because Core actually has a, starbase. We should move this construction vessel up to Astor because we will need to settle Sadaibari. If we waited a very long time, we could try and claim all of this shit, but really, like, I don't want it. There's nothing there that's exceptional to me that I can look at and be like, yes, I really need that resource, like the alloys or something like that, or maybe the exotic gases, but we are fine for resources. Maybe if there was some nanites there or something, which is very unexpected. And again, I don't know what's in this nebula or in Aldebaran, so you know, you never know.
Construction complete.
But there's nothing that's like super present, basically. I think command center, and then we buy 1, 2. Okay, all done.
System survey complete.
We have enough influence. I need a regime of Yim planet to make some claims. 275 as promised. Now, who's actually in charge of this damn coalition? I think these guys might be. I think it might be the regime of Yim. Is there a way to tell? Federations, maybe? Anything on factions? No, nothing on factions. Contacts, Federation. Allied independent systems. Yeah, I have no idea who actually made that Federation. If it's in alphabetical order, then it was Vidorblon Enterprises, which is like, pfft, sucks to be you guys. So when they say welcome to Vidorblon Enterprises, the Macro Union doesn't really say much. No, you cannot afford to play games with United Macro Union. The the Hafgum cannot afford our services. Cannot afford our services. Hafgum Mercantil Guilds have nothing to offer you. Go to this one and it says the Allied Independent Systems. Then Regime of Yim. Okay, we're going to declare war on the Regime of Yim. It's a war. It's a conquest goal. And yeah, it looks like it's saying all of those sectors, so that is all good. So definitely conquest. Thank you. And they get to pick an unknown war goal. That's fine. No attackers will be invited. Let's do it.
The crusade of the righteous begins.
Oh, what are you whinging about now? Minor military sanctions? Oppose. Come on. Come on, guys. In we go. In we go. In we go. And of course, in we go. And that should be it. Snacks Armada sits pretty there just in case. Ralpicans is there, of course. And this one's here just in case, you know, Tebrans. Well, not Tebrans, but the other part of their war. Which honestly, they should have won that by now. A little weird. Anyway, we are at war with a lot of people. Can we see diplomatic map mode? Yep, there we go. That's everybody we're at war with. Good times. Let's just... exotic gases as fuel. Let's boost. I mean, look, we're not using these because we have to. We're using those because it's fun. There's no real pressing need for us to not spend those. And, you know, why not? Okay, so who gets to fight what first? I think we're going to have a fight here first.
Is beset by enemies.
Yeah, that's fine. Where was that? Regime of Yim. That's fine. I don't mind losing a science vessel here and there. We had too many to begin with. Okay, that's in fight. That's also in fight. I kind of want to see these guys take on this...
Heretic station engaged.
Heretic station, as it were.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Yeah, rip. Good. That's ours. Move back to this one. Take it down. Good. That's been taken. Get up to here. Damn it. Get up to there. Thank you. How are we doing here? Got it. Good. Then you can go to there. How are you doing in here? You're actually the troublesome one. So you've defeated that space whale. And now defeat the station, if you would.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
He is a little damaged, but he should be fine to come down here and take that out. Cool. Ah, wonderful.
System survey complete.
Jeez, wiped them out from range. That was beautiful. Yeah, good question. They look like they're passive at the moment, so head up to that one.
One of our stations is beset by enemies.
Is it? Really? Which one? No, which one? Oh, here, right. Okay, I've totally forgot about this. This is fine. I am not very concerned by this. The only issue is getting reinforcements there is a pain in the fucking arse. If I remember right. Yeah, they have to actually come all the way down. That's not happening. Look, we'll take this stuff and then we'll divvy a fleet over to go and deal with it. It can be handled. They'll never take the actual wormhole from us. Because it's very well defended.
Spaceport martyred.
Very good. Get down here. Yeah, so they took that one. That's fine. Yeah. Just nothing to it, really. Alright, come on down here and grab that one. Oh, okay, you thought it was a good idea to bring this fleet through, did you? Yep. New Admiral has been elevated to the leader pool. Cool. This isn't going to work out well for you.
Are after our spaceport.
Yeah. Rip. What's this? Huh, interesting. I don't think I'm gonna... We've already got those, so I'm not gonna send a dude over to, like a science vessel over to deal with that. Okay, yeah, they are coming after our space stuff here. Yeah. It's absolutely fine. Because again, they'll never get through Angatar. Actually, you know what? This science ship, you can come up here and just do that research project, because you're not doing anything else. Okay, you can take Yakari. You're all done there, good. You can come down to these guys and take them. Then you'll head back up and guard Shirtan Station. Cool, that's done, so you can head back down to Yelbarasta. And you can actually move to, well, yeah, move over to that one. How are we doing in here? I'm gonna actually take those guys out. I don't like the way that they're just sitting there. Thank you, Ahab. You can now go and heal somewhere. Okay, that's been taken care of. Head over there. Cool, that is all assembled. This fleet here can come back to somewhere and heal. And it also needs to reinforce.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I think it lost a destroyer or something, so that'll be a relatively quick replenishment. Yeah, keeping on coming through Terminal Egress, but what are you going to do? You can't do nothing. See, it was a very good decision to put a high strength base right there. Very good decision. Could have possibly put a gateway in Angatar. That would have helped out a bit, but you know, it's all good. You should be in orbit, guys, not just chilling. Please orbit the station. You're healing up. Gallifrey's Armada, that was one. You needed up here. It's going to be such a huge trip. Oh well, whatever. Actually, hold up. Some of the operatives we control in the regime of Yim are beginning to draw unusual amounts of attention. They are regarded as somehow attractive. Adjust them. What about here? How quick is it? That's much quicker, actually. So if we come here and actually fight for the Oscog Citizen Alliance, we can get back up there quite easily. Excuse me. Okay, so we're at 1%, they're at 10%. I believe we already, the status quo is what we're after anyway. Okay, you can get back out of there now, thank you. That being said, we don't have to go too hard on it. I don't want them to have these stations occupied when we do that. Olamak's Armada is fully repaired. Which one is Olamak? Him? Wonderful. Well, he's in good position. And Ahab has also been fully repaired. Well, Ahab, I don't really have anything for you to do precisely, seeing as you've already occupied everything, so you can come up here to Yelverasta as well. Yeah, once again, I've sent through a fleet into Terminal Egress. You guys know that there's like a 200k station here. Like, you know this. It's also really hard for you to FTL jump out of there. It's got a minus 33% chance of escaping. Alright, what are you lads doing? You're in position. You're moving. Wonderful. You're in position. You're in position. You're positioned. You're there. Yeah, just like you'd head up here, repair, and then you can guard Shirtan. And then we want to start playing annoying little games with this gateway system, I think.
System survey complete.
That's nice. Are you healed up? What are you doing? Come on.
Construction complete.
Yeah, whatever. Mining and research. You can build me a research station. That's going to be some more dark matter, which we don't need. But when's that stopping us? These guys are obviously having a little bit of an issue, so I'm just going to send them up to Shirtan, and miraculously they healed up when I said that. Cool. Yeah, they came through again with a fairly small few forces, you know.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
It just doesn't help you, boys. I'm completely fine with them throwing fleets at me.
Construction complete.
Very nice. Grab Cormagus, because that one actually has some volatile motes. Yeah, because we've got the FTL inhibitor there as well, it means they can't just jump to the gateway and then jump out like we can. Good fun. Yep, so basically we're not even gonna, like, try to permanently occupy all of this. We're just really gonna punch through, I think. I say that, but it would be kind of fun. Nah, we'll just punch through. We are just getting a lot of warnings because they keep sending fleets into Terminal Egress on us. And those fleets are dying almost immediately.
Construction complete.
Which is funny to me. If we do find any planets, we're going to have to try and get around the planets or just blast through them. Because of the FTL inhibitors. But those FTL inhibitors may be due to the stations. Yeah, they're due to the stations, not the planets, so you live another day, lads. Maybe. Maybe.
Construction complete.
Good. Head to a seer and take that. See, they haven't even put mines down on a bunch of these systems. Rare genetic mutation present in a small number of drones has allowed them to partly sever their connection to the mind without being rendered comatose. These rogue drones would perish if they ventured too far. They established themselves in the Honum-Tur system. Okay, makes sense because it got occupied. We'll deal with that. We're on our way to deal with that. Okay. That's a deal. Thank you very much. We'll skip that one, but we'll hit Ethel hard. To be fair, we could have just sort of come around here, but I don't think we can get into these ones because they haven't been entered, essentially. Oh, however, we have hit that time mark, so we'll have to deal with this little issue in the future. In the meantime, though, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.